Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Nate's Growth Lab. This is my fourth week update of my Making My Life Unrecognizable challenge. So much has happened in such a short period of time, and I know there's still such a long way for me to go. So, where should I start? I'll start by being completely transparent. This week was a struggle. It just seemed like each day when it was time to get out and get my steps, I'd get out and I'd walk and I'd get home and then I realized that nope, I still need to do 4,000 more steps for the day. Um, and it was a little bit disappointing. But so I had 2 days this week where I fell under my 11,000 step goal. But it was one of those things where it was like, I couldn't get myself up. So, there's more to push forward for on. It's not like I'm going to beat myself up and say, oh, challenge over with. The point is to build resilience and keep myself going. And because 2 days of not hitting the mark didn't mean that I was just laying down and only walked 10 steps. I just didn't hit my goal, my target goal. So more work to do there. I will share that I think I got the apartment that I wanted, and I very much look forward to updating y'all on that when it becomes confirmed. We are in the middle of Mercury retrograde, time period of jinxing things, and I don't want to jinx this because I really love this place. Um, so this morning I got up and got myself to the gym, got myself to work out, um, and what do I want to say here? I got up this morning, and really, I realized I hadn't been to yoga since last, I think, Sunday or Friday of last week, and really needed to get in a full body workout. So last night before I went to bed, I booked a 6:30 yoga class this morning. I went in. My body wasn't feeling the greatest, but I'm really proud of pushing through. The goal today is to really just knock out more of the work that I've been doing of catching up and getting ahead. And then I want to find some time to get out and walk. Um, I think the one thing that I'm sitting with as I'm getting into this challenge further is that push and pull and the tension between knowing I need to record a video and not quite wanting to show the messiness of life. And I think that's like, I'm trying to lean into that of like each time I have that moment of being like, I don't really want to share this, being like, no, that's exactly what I should share. So as I was saying earlier, this week was really a struggle to stay on the mark and stay locked in. If I dig a little bit deeper, I'm still locked in. I'm just not where I want to be. And so what that means is that like there's still room for growth. Um, the other thing that I want to talk about is the impact or how I've moved differently this time around with the passing of my grandmother. In the past, the way I've negotiated emotions and feelings has not been the best or the most positive. And this time around, it was a situation where saw the rapid decline of my grandmother. We knew it was coming. I knew what was happening as it was happening, you know, um, and it's been a little bit different navigating the grief this time. As I've shared with you all before, my grandmother was very physically active. And so I found myself leaning more into my physical fitness than in other moments when I've had situations like this. I've also noticed that like I made the choice that like as I want to get my body in shape, I got to cut out beer. I got to cut. I love a good mezcal, but I was like, I got to cut it out because it's not helping me reach my goals. So to have a family member pass away and not go to what I would go to for a usual coping mechanism meant that like new things started to uncover themselves. Like for example, like in the past 10 years, I have not really been a big sugar person. And in the past 3 weeks, all I've wanted was sugar and cookies and candy and chocolate. And I'm like, what the hell? What I realized is because I'd cut out alcohol, my brain is still saying, nope, we need something to redirect your energy to. And so that thing has been sugar. And so I'm like, okay, great, cut out alcohol. Now I crave sugar. Okay, now I got to navigate why am I craving sugar and how can I overcome that and what does that all mean? Um, Last thing that I'll just quickly share is that uh, my weight has pretty much stayed the same over the past 2 weeks. I kind of lost a good bit of weight, and then in the past 2 weeks, it's been kind of stabilized. But then when I looked at my data, I realized that, yeah, I'm still at the same weight, but I've gained 4 pounds of muscle. So even though the scale isn't moving, the hard work is paying off. I'm noticing that my body looks different than, and my clothes are fitting different than 3 4 months ago when I weighed the same weight. I'm starting to be able to see it in my face. So every week isn't going to be perfect. Every moment of the day isn't going to be my most productive, winningest moment, but the real purpose and goal is to just keep moving forward and keep pushing and keep trying new things. I'm not going to do it just yet because I've got the move coming and Burning Man, but I am going to take on the 75 hard challenge at some point during this year long journey, and y'all will go along for the ride with me on that. So with all that, I just wanted to get in here and do my update. It's like I said, it's been a struggle to get this done, but I'm committed to sticking to what I said I would do because I know that the ripple effects will pay dividends. So with that, get out there, try something new, push your comfort zones, do things that you know will contribute to the person that you want to be in the future. And if you haven't done it yet this week, get out and get in person with someone, give someone a hug, show them your appreciation, tell them you love them, and be receptive to the same sort of energy. So till next time,